Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, noble honestly apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who continue to teach us this truth, and the salutations to you. I came out there doing the work of Yahawashi sincerely. All right, this is part 2 of 3 prophecies fulfilled by Yahawashi, section 1. And we're going to get right to it. Now, this prophecy is what? This prophecy is that all nations shall be blessed by Abraham. And this prophecy is shown in Genesis and in Acts. So we're going to get to it. This is Genesis chapter 18, verse 17, and it says, and the Lord said, and the Lord said, shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do, seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all nations of the earth shall be blessed in him? For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, that they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring Abraham that which he hath spoken of him. And the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me, and if not, I will know. And the men turned their faces from thence and went toward Sodom, but Abraham stayed yet before the Lord. And Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Peradventure, there will be 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? That be far from thee to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked, that be far from thee, shall not the judge of the earth do right? And the Lord said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes. All right, so basically this situation here is talking about when the Lord was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, he's going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And Abraham was kind of looking in the horizon and seeing, he was wondering, well, are you gonna take care of, the righteous? What if there's 50 righteous people there? Abraham was what? He was very considerate, he was very caring. The Lord knew that he was gonna bless Abraham. This prophecy here, it says, all nations shall be blessed by Abraham. And the reason that all nations will be blessed by Abraham is because the Lord considered Abraham a friend, you know. And in this situation, shows you exactly why he considered Abraham a friend. Abraham's over here thinking about the he's over here thinking about the a supposed 50 righteous, you know, a supposed 50 righteous that would be in Sodom and Gomorrah at the time. He was, considerate, and he was thinking about those people. But the Lord said, look, if there's one, I'll spare it. And we all know that didn't happen, you know. So that just goes to show you why, why the Lord had such love for Abraham, you know. This is Acts chapter 3, verse 25, and it says, ye are the children of the prophets and the covenant which Yahweh made with our fathers, saying unto Abraham, and in thy seed shall all the kindred of the earth be blessed. Unto you, first, God, having raised up his son, Yahawashi, sent him to bless you, and turning away every one of you from his iniquities. Exactly. So this is just kind of almost a callback to the scripture, a callback into the scripture, where it says, you are children of the prophets. All right, this isn't talking about everybody. This isn't talking about the whole world. This isn't talking about, everyone. All right, this is talking about what? This is talking about the Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the people that descend from them, the people who have potentially taken the other customs of the other nations. All right, but from a bloodline standpoint, are descendants of the original Israelites, which I will repeat once again, are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the people that descend from them according to the scriptures. All right. So it says, ye are children of the prophets and of the covenant which God made with our fathers. All right. So you are children of the prophets. All right. And of the covenant. All right. So you're also children of the covenant which God made with our fathers. All right. And Abraham being one of those forefathers, saying unto Abraham, and in thy seed shall all kindreds of the earth be blessed. All right. It says, unto you first God, raising up his son, Yahawashi. Salaki, let me read that properly. It says, unto you first Yahweh, having raised his son, Yahawashi, sent him to bless you in turning away every one of you from his iniquities. Exactly, because ultimately, Yahawashi, from the beginning, his entire purpose was to be that sacrificial lamb, for the Lord, to be that sacrificial lamb that was gonna kind of that ultimate sacrifice that was gonna um remove this this situation where the Israelites continue to go off and you know they would go off and then they would just what they would just go and sacrifice in order to kind of cleanse themselves. Jacob is gonna if Jacob find a loophole, he's gonna exploit it. And this is a situation even with the Lord where they were doing exactly that. So he sent his son so that they can he sent his son so that his son can be that ultimate sacrifice so that they'd be no longer under the law of sacrifice. All right, but rather the law of faith. You know, that's that second covenant, you know? So that was the second prophecy. All right, I'd like to give an all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawashi Yahawashi, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well, who continue to teach us this truth. And salutations to Joachim out there. And until next time, Shalom.